The All Star reserves have been announced, and for the most part, I agree with most of these selections. However, there are a few players who I do not believe deserve to be in the All Star game, and I've highlighted them as you can see. Now, in the Western Conference, you have LeBron. He is 41 years old. And although you can look at the numbers and say he's putting up decent numbers, they don't tell the whole story. Anyone who's watching these games or has at least some understanding of what's going on in these games know that he's not an all-star caliber player this season. That spot should have went to Kawhi Leonard, who is having a far better season, and he deserves to be in the all-star game more. As far as the other guy, Denny, whatever his last name is, no, just no. Shagun absolutely deserves to be an all star over him. So that's a no go for me. Now, on the Eastern Conference, the only one who I really highlighted was Pascal Siakam. Now, I can understand why he got in the game because obviously it's the US versus the world. So I guess they needed the numbers, so they had to include him in. However, if we're just going strictly off of merit, I would say that Brandon Ingram deserved to be a reserve over him. I think Brandon Ingram is having a really good season, and the Raptors are in a really good position in the Eastern Conference, as opposed to the Indiana Pacers, only won 13 games, if I'm not mistaken. So those three players I don't believe should be in the All-Star game. I think it should be Kawhi Leonard and Shagun for the Western Conference, and then Brandon Ingram for the Eastern Conference. Be sure to follow me to hear my takes, opinions, and analysis on the game of basketball.